Big thank you to everyone who's signed up with me on Patreon so far. There's, I believe, 135 of you at the moment, and the feedback has been very positive, very good. You guys say you're enjoying the topics that I've been covering. For those of you who don't know, I'm on a website called Patreon. I do podcasts every Tuesday and Thursday about controversial topics. Just to give you a flavor of some of the podcasts I've done already, I've done one called The Truth About Robert Mugabe, another one called Materialism, What's It All About, another one called The Secret to a Successful Relationship or Marriage, another one called Witchcraft, Real Magic or Superstitious Nonsense, another one called The Reason Women Handle Relationship Breakups Better Than Men. Those are ones I've done so far. So if you sign up with me on Patreon, you will get access to all of those, plus the future podcasts that I'll be doing. I've also been doing the Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. That has returned. It's on Patreon. So again, if you sign up, you get access to all the episodes of Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer and the new episodes which will be coming out in the upcoming weeks and months. And this week, for example, today, I'm putting out a podcast called Sluts versus Studs, Why They're Different. Okay, that's going to be the podcast for today. And on Thursday, I'm going to be putting out one of the other podcasts in the list I'm about to tell you. It'll either be Democracy as a Farce, Is Everyone Racist and Is It Even a Bad Thing? Black Women in Weave, and another one called Philosophy. So one of those podcasts that I just mentioned will be put out on Thursday. The one that's going to be put out today is called Sluts versus Studs, Why They're Different. So again, thank you to everyone rather, who signed up with me so far on Patreon. And I encourage any of you who are interested in hearing maybe slightly controversial, maybe slightly non-politically correct views on these kind of topics, then sign up with me on Patreon. Also, if you're interested in the Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series, sign up with me on Patreon. Those of you who have been subscribed to me for a couple of years may remember that I did a series here on YouTube called Topical Tuesdays, and that's basically a continuation. My Patreon is basically a continuation of Topical Tuesdays. It's no longer viable to do these kind of controversial videos on YouTube anymore. You get blacklisted basically. So I'm now doing them on Patreon. If you want to sign up, there's no contract or anything like that. It costs you $3 a month, which is about £2. It's very easy to sign up. There's links in the description below that lead you to the pages where you can do it. You can pay via PayPal or whatever it is. It's just, as I say, $3 a month, which is about £2 a month. You can opt out at any time. So if you want to cancel your subscription or whatever you want to call it to my Patreon page, you can cancel at any time. There's no contract. There's nothing like that. Just £2 a month, and you get access to at least a minimum of 2 podcasts a week from me. Each and every week. You also get an opportunity to vote on the topics that I'll be covering in future podcasts. So yeah, sign up with me on Patreon and I'll catch you guys over there. Again, thank you to everyone who signed up so far. And again, once more before I go, a reminder, today's podcast will be Sluts versus Studs and Why They're Different. And I'm also going to do a poll today to get you guys to vote on some future topics that I'll be covering in my podcast. All right. So every Tuesday and Thursday on Patreon, I'll catch you there. All right. It's Hatman. I'm out.